The Christmas at Valley Forge. The snow at Valley Forge did not fall gently. It came down hard, crusting boots, stiffening fingers, and sealing pain into the bones of men who had already given nearly everything. It was Christmas Eve, 1777. The war for independence had dragged on far longer than anyone promised. The victories were thin, the defeats heavy, and the men of the Continental Army, ragged, starving, and unpaid, huddled inside crude huts that barely kept the wind out. Some wrapped their feet in rags. Some had no shoes at all. Blood stained the snow where they marched. Across the camp, a lantern burned in the headquarters hut of George Washington. He sat alone, shoulders stooped, reading reports he already knew by heart. Desertions, illness, empty supply lines. The British, warm and well-fed in Philadelphia, believed the rebellion would die quietly in the winter cold. Washington set the papers aside and stared into the fire. This was not the Christmas of hymns and hearths. This was the Christmas of endurance. Outside, a small group of soldiers gathered near a dying fire. Someone, no one remembered who, began humming, while shepherds watched their flocks by night. The tune was thin, wavering, but it carried. One voice became two, then more. The song drifted through the camp, carried on frozen air. Washington stepped out into the night. He said nothing. He only listened. Men who had lost brothers. Men who had buried friends in shallow graves. Men who had every reason to quit. Still sang. Not of victory, not of glory, but of hope born in hardship. Washington removed his hat. Snow dusted his hair as he bowed his head, not as a general, but as a man praying that the fragile flame before him would not go out. That Christmas night at Valley Forge did not bring miracles. No angels split the sky. No enemy surrendered. Hunger and cold still waited with the morning. But something else survived the night. Resolve. The army stayed. The cause endured. And the nation, still unborn, still fragile, did not freeze to death. Years later, when victory finally came, few would remember the gifts exchanged that Christmas. But history would remember this. America was not forged only in triumph. It was forged in the cold, by men who chose faith over fear, and stayed when leaving would have been easier.